Do you think that Dollar Tree charger plates are just for the dinner table? Well, think again. In today's video, I am turning these budget-friendly plates into stunning home decor pieces you will actually want to show off. Easy, affordable, and totally unexpected.
Hi, I'm Loli, and I'm so glad you are here.
For this project, I'll be using one of these long charger plates from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take some of my Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint and paint the inside portion of this. I'm using a very small brush, using very little paint, just to make sure that I do not add paint to the walls of the charger. I just want just the very bottom section to be covered. And I gave it about 3 coats of this paint. Today's video is part of the Creative Talents Open playlist, and it is hosted by the Creole Crafter, Lovely Moments Creating, and their guest hosts are All Things Home on a Budget, Live With It, Decor and Home by Deidre, and Anna Boo Lash Me Beat, and myself, Loli. The links to the channels and the playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure to head on over to the channels, the playlist, and show everyone some love. All right, once the bottom was completely covered and dry, we're going to go ahead and flip this over and remove that tag. I took some of these salt pepper shakers that I got from Dollar Tree. We're going to use 4 of them. I removed the cover off of each, and I'm going to add them to the 4 corners of the square section here at the bottom of the charger. And to adhere it, I will be using hot glue. You can use E6000 to give it more of a permanent hold. I'm just using the hot glue for video purposes. I am looking for a glue that has the same hold as E6000 but a shorter drying time. So if you have any suggestions on what I can use, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much. All right, then we're going to stand this up and we're going to embellish it with this beautiful peel and stick that I just got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to add a thin layer of Mod Podge on the entire white section of this charger. Again, being very careful to not get any of that Mod Podge on the edges because I do want to continue to have that gloss finish. And I'm going to let it, I'm not going to let it sit actually. I'm just going to measure exactly how much of this peel and stick I'm going to need. And I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess, remove that peel and stick from the side. Make sure to use one of the edges or the straightest of the edges to line it up and make sure that everything is straight. This part is very important, so take your time because if you start crooked, you're going to end up crooked. So we want to be a little bit straight here. We want to be perfectly straight here. So I go ahead and added that, adding it on as I pull the cover out and removing the bubbles. And this came out so beautiful. I just wish I would have centered it a little bit better. You had a little bit of space there, but that is still so cute. I love this piece. You let me know in the comment sections. What do you think about this one? For this project, I'll be using this charger plate that I got from Dollar Tree. And this calendar that I also got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use this one here. We're going to just go ahead and tear it off of our calendar. And then I took one of these 3 round piece sets from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use the biggest one to place over my image, making sure that that image is centered, that the joy word is also centered. And then I just took a pen and traced all around the circle. Next, I took my scissors and just go ahead and cut off that circle off, trying to remove as much of the pink from the edges. Then I'm going to position it here in the center, and to adhere it, I'm going to use some Mod Podge. I applied a decent amount, but not too much because we don't want this to be too wet and make our paper wrinkly. So I just spread it using a thin brush, making sure to not go over the edges of that indentation there of the charger plate because this Mod Podge is a matte finish and our charger has a gloss finish, and we want to make sure not to interfere the finish from the rest of the charger plate. Unless you're hoping to have it matte, you can go ahead and cover the entire charger plate with it. But I wanted to have the shine, So I am refraining from adding Mod Podge to that area. Then I make sure that everything was nice and even. Then I took my heat gun and I'm going to pass it over that Mod Podge just to dry it up a little bit, just to avoid some wrinkling. And then I'm positioning my circle piece of calendar right in the middle of that. And I'm positioning it in the middle first and smoothing it, going towards the edges of the paper to avoid any kind of bubbles and wrinkles. The circle that I cut off was a little bit too big, so I took my X-Acto knife and I'm just tracing, trying to be as straight as possible and keeping a steady hand. And I'm just going to go ahead and trim off any edges that are protruding a little bit out of that indentation. Now I'm going to take some of this jute cord that I got from Michaels. I'm just burning off the fuzzies. And I'm going to take about 3 pieces, about 2 feet in length. No, about 3 feet in length. Cut in 3 strands at the same length. Then I took a piece of masking tape or painter's tape and I'm going to tape those 3 strands to my table and begin to braid these strands. My friend, if you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you each time that I upload a new video. All these things are free and they mean the world to me. Thank you so much. All right, once it was nice and braided, this is what it looked like. We're going to go ahead and untape everything and we're going to seal both ends. So what I did is I cut off this section right here and I'm going to braid that edge as well to the end and then just add a bit of hot glue when I'm getting to the very, very end. Now it's time to add this to the charge. I'm going to start with the very top, making sure that it's nice and flat, adding a small amount of hot glue, but not enough that it will seep through, and it did, but I just scraped it off. And I'm going to continue to add hot glue, being very careful to not go past that indentation there. Kept going all the way until I completely went around the calendar piece. Now it's time to embellish this further. I'm going to use these picks that I got from Walmart last year. I believe they were $1.07, something like that. It was pretty cheap. It was cheaper than Dollar Tree. So I got 2 of those. We are going to go ahead and trim off the stems from those. Then I use this other pick that I also got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and use the entire pick. I'm going to cut it into individual pieces and then add 2 in one side and 3 in the other. The one piece was a little bit scanty, so it was perfect to fill up the other side. Now I position everything how I want it, and now it's time to glue this down. I'm using some hot glue to put everything down. Here, guys, full disclaimer, I use the hot glue on the shiny surface, and we know already how that works. When you add hot glue to shiny plastic, it does not stick. But I continued to add my pieces to the charger plate until I was happy with what it would look like, and then later on, I will fix that issue. So here, once everything was formed how I liked it, I'm going to add the other 2 stems on top of those 2 red ones. And I ended up having to trim the stem on this one just a little bit more. Then I'm going to glue both pieces, one on top of each one of the red pieces. And I just put them all together using hot glue. Just again, making sure that everything was in the place that I wanted. Once I had everything placed the way I liked it, the whole piece came off because, as I said earlier, the hot glue in the shiny surface does not stay. So that was quite fine because then I removed that piece and I took my little zip sander and I sanded off the area in which I was going to add the hot glue and then added hot glue to that section and positioned that whole piece as a whole, and it came out perfect. Now that everything is attached and secure, now it's time to create a bow. I'm using this burlap fabric that I got, I believe, at Michael's during a grab bag. And I'm just going to do a crisscross awareness bow, making sure that my tails are at the length that I want. I don't want them too long for this piece so it doesn't cover the word joy or the flowers in this case. And then once I cut off that section of ribbon that I needed, I'm going to just go ahead and scrunch it in the middle and take a piece of the same jute cord that I used to line the calendar piece and tie this bow in the center. Then I trimmed off the jute cord off at the back once it was tied and dovetailed the ends of my tails. So what that means is just fold it as you see there long ways and do a triangle upwards. I did that with both sides. added some hot glue to the back of our bow and glued it in the middle section right there. But we are missing a hanger. So for that, I'm going to take my drill and drill 2 holes on each side here of the bow using my drill. And I'm here making sure that they are pretty even. That way we make sure that our hanger doesn't make our sign lopsided. So I created my 2 openings there, then used this. This actually came from a gift bag at Dollar Tree. It's one of the handles from a gift bag. And I saved this so I can use it later on. And this is it for this one. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about this piece. For this project, I'll be using this beautiful charger from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and use my Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint and cover that section right there with it. I'm not going to do the very center of it, but I'm going to do the outer portion as you see right there. Then I'm taking some of my full card rich black chalk paint and I'm going to use it to cover the outer section of it. This is what it's looking like so far. Now I'm going to take my drill and using these 2 pieces. I'm using that, you see that piece in the middle that is different from the others? I'm using that as a center and then I'm going to drill holes in the upper section of the 2 pieces that are opposite to that middle piece. And this pretty much tells me that this will be an even place to place my hanger. Now I know what the top section of my piece will be. Then I'm going to take some of this buffalo check ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to burn off the edges so it doesn't fray. Then I'm adding a little bit of hot glue on the edges here and folding that ribbon or rolling it on itself so I have a nice tapered edge. Are you enjoying this video so far? If you are, please go ahead and hit that like button. And please let me know in the comment section as well where you're watching from. I love to know how far my videos are reaching. And while you're there, share this with a friend because sharing is caring and it helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. All right, so now we're going to take that edge of ribbon that we tapered out and we're going to feed it through one of the holes that we did there. Then I'm going to create a double knot on here after I remove that tag from the back. I just did my knot, but I just put that tail through that hole twice just so my knot will be bigger and it will not go through that hole. And I repeated the same thing with the other side and I added a little bit of hot glue at the end there to still make sure that that knot did not slip away. Now comes the star of this piece. We are going to take this cow that I got from Temu. My God, I mean, I cannot wait to use this. It was so cute. Now is the time. I'm going to use a combination of E6000 and hot glue to attach this. I'm adding E6000 in some strategic places to make sure that this will be the permanent hold for this piece on here. And then all those sections in which you see no glue, hot glue is coming there. So it gives it that quick hold so we can continue. But this came out so cute. So here, be very careful. This is a metal sign and the hot glue is hot. So you know what happens. Thank goodness the paint here gets absorbed some of that heat. And that is it for this one. I thought I needed nothing else. Let me know in the comment section what you think. This DIY is beautiful, featuring this beautiful new charger that we found at Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and clean it very nicely in the front and the back and make sure that I dry it truly as well. Then I'm going to take one of these peel and sticks that I got from Walmart last year and I'm going to use this portion right here that is the nativity set, because there will be no Christmas without Christ, right? So our project here will be featuring our nativity set. I'm just going to cut the edges so it's able to fit into the plate. Here, once I take it off, I can truly see how the image is going to fall onto my charger, and it's going to take a couple of, changes here and there. Here, I'm noticing that the bottom is a bit too far down, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it and position it a little bit better. At this point, I realized that I needed to trim this out a little more, so I'm going to position it up higher up and trim a section off the bottom of the window cling. My friend, if you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, and while you're there, subscribe and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you each time that I upload a new video. All these things are free and they mean the world to me. Thank you so much. All right, so here I'm positioning my cling once again at the top of my charger and then stretching it out. And there's going to be a little portion in which the cling is going to be a little bit suspended off of that charger, but it's quite all right. And just position the edges as you see there, straighten up the bottom, and this is it. I'm just going to position it on a holder, and this came out so pretty. Let me know what you think. My friend, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you enjoyed today's content, here is some more videos you are sure to enjoy. Thank you again so much for watching. You're amazing. Bye.